Joining me now is my colleague, Guad Venegas. He's in Ridgeland, Mississippi. And Guad, it's beyond frustrating. This is a systemic failure, federal, state, local, for the people of Jackson at this point. This was a known, we were a natural disaster away from a disaster, and here we are.
Chuck, the engineer who just spoke explained it right. He probably has a better understanding than we do. We originally came here because of the flooding. As we were reporting on the flooding, the mayor walked up and said, you know, we do have an issue with the water plant, and then this became a huge story. It's bad news, but the good news is that now you have the attention of the state government, the federal government. President Biden spoke to the mayor this morning. The EPA is involved, FEMA. The mayor just informed minutes ago, I should say, that the main water treatment plant right behind me, O.B. Curtis, this is the plant that distributes most of the water to Jackson, the plant that failed. They just installed a new pump. The mayor says that pump could be operational as of this evening, so that will help with some of the problems. But according to the information that we've received from the state, there's numerous other problems with the plant. They've had their experts in there. They say that they need more people to be working on the plant. They, of course, need to work on the infrastructure, and it's going to take a long time. Now, originally, as you mentioned, the issues here were affecting the people of Jackson. The quality of the water was bad. There was the boil notice for the people in Jackson already. And now it's not even about the quality, it's about the quantity, because a lot of people aren't getting the water. We went into the community, Chuck, to talk to some people and see what it's like. Take a listen to this mother of three who's been living in Jackson all summer with these problems.
It's hot, it's muggy. No water. It's been like that on and off actually throughout the whole summer.
How much are you spending on all this water?
Now on water, during the summer, we've spent about $900 on water.
Wow. Yeah. So you're spending a little less than 100, maybe 100 a week, or?
Yep. Just on water alone. Yep.
Chuck, that's like a car payment just on drinking water for her family. She moved to the town earlier this summer, and this is what she's been dealing with. We should add that the school shut down as well, so her kids were at home. There's been issues with hospitals. I mean, it is a major problem. So as they're working here, I should say that there's other efforts to distribute drinking water inside the city at distribution centers. People were turned away because there wasn't enough water. So there's a lot of work to be done to keep things going in town with people that need the water, and also to get this plant back online.
And Guad, is there any new construction? Is there any new water treatment facility that's in the works? Are there blueprints waiting to be approved? I mean, I sit there, again, we just went into our archives. We did this story 18 months ago.
Chuck, so let's start from who manages the plant. So the city manages the plant, right? I asked the mayor, why is it that the issues haven't been fixed? He said they've needed more resources for some time, right? So the mayor says, we're glad that now the state is helping us, but originally it's the city that manages the plant. Now the state is here helping out. So when I asked the mayor, I said, well, if you could find the one solution that would work for sure, what would it be? He said, I would not be opposed to a new plant. Then I asked him, well, what would that take? And he said, about $1 billion. So for now, the solution is to work on this plant, which distributes most of the water. And there's another smaller plant that is also being looked at by the experts. So the city government here says they've been trying to make these repairs, but now what we know is with the federal government and the state government involved, there will be a lot more resources to find a solution, Chuck.
Yeah, they passed this big bipartisan infrastructure bill. You would think that water treatment plant for Jackson, Mississippi, there might be a couple dollars in there for them. Unbelievable. And it's nothing more frustrating than when you identify a problem and watch government not tackle it. Guad Venegas on the ground force in Mississippi. Guad, thank you.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.